Hello and welcome back. In this section of the tutorial, we're going to take care of the enemy's health. So let's go to our enemy. Let's select its script and let's give it a new variable called initial health. Initial health of type float. We want to export it, so export. And let's create a new variable called current health of type float also. So our current health needs to equal initial health upon object initialization. So current health equals initial health, and we need to actually give our enemy an area 3D. So area 3D in order to be able to detect incoming bullets. So the area 3D needs to be a child of our enemy, so make sure it's at 0, 0, 0, and let's give it a child node of collision shape 3D. Our collision shape is going to be a capsule, and let's raise it up to about 1/2 in the y-axis. So the reason why we are doing it like this is we need to detect bullets that are passing above the enemy. We still need to detect them just in case. Let's scale it up just a bit, so 1.1. And let's go to the area entered signal. So let's click on area entered signal. And the reason why we're using area entered instead of body entered is that our bullet that we're going to detect is an area. It's not a body. So click on double click on area entered and go to enemy. So we're going to the enemy script and let's connect it there. So here we have in our function, we're going to say if area dot is in group bullet, we're going to say current health minus equals, say, 10 points. Now let's say if go to process, of course, and say if current health is less or equals to 0, we're going to queue free. So we are going to destroy the enemy upon reaching 0 in health or below. So one last thing is that we need to go to the bullet scene. We need to go to the area 3D and we're going to say groups bullet. So after adding the area 3D's bullet to the bullet group, we're going to launch and see if it works. Okay, we did not set the enemy's health, so it is 0 at initialization and automatically destroys it. So we need to say 30 or maybe 45, and let's launch, and it works perfect. Now onto the UI. So our enemy is going to have a little health bar hovering above its head, so let's create that. Let's add a child node of a control, and this control is going to have a child node of texture progress bar, like that. So in our texture progress bar, we're going to set 9 patch stretch to on, and we're going to go to the progress texture, and we're going to say new canvas texture. So we're going to go to layout, transform, and needs to be bigger, like this, or should I say smaller? I'm not sure actually. So why is it not showing up here? Yes, let's set the value to 50, something like that, just so we can see it. Let's see how big it is. So okay, let's make it just a little bit smaller, like this. So that's nice. Now let's make sure it follows our player. So we're going to add a new script to our control. So we're going to attach a script in scripts. Actually, we're going to create a new folder for this. We're going to say UI, okay, and we're going to say enemy UI. Click create, and now let's grab our camera. So let's say var camera of type camera 3D, and let's say onReady camera equals to get tree get first node in group camera, and we need to actually set our camera in the camera group. So let's look for it. Here it is, node groups camera, just like that. Now we're going to say position equals to camera dot on project position, and we're going to get our enemy's global position. So let's say get parent, is it get parent dot global position. Okay, nice. It is following the player. We just need to improve its positioning, so we're going to get the 2D aspect of it and move it just a bit like this. Move it a little bit up, maybe give it more width. Just like this. Let's launch again. Okay, now it's 2 up. Yep, good enough. Good enough. Now let's control the value of the progress bar from the script. So we're going to say upon initialization we're going to get control slash texture progress bar dot max value equals to initial health. And upon receiving a bullet, we're going to say control slash texture bar value equals to current health. Let's launch and see if it works, and perfect, it works. Let's try it again. Nice, good enough. So in the next tutorial, we're going to take care of handling spawning many enemies around us, so we make the game more interesting. Thanks for tuning in, and see you on the next one.